What's going on YouTube? My name's Cruiser. Welcome back to another video, and you already know we back on some Rainbow Six Siege, except today's a little bit of a twist. The test server came out for Siege X, and we are going to be going over everything that's entailed in this test server and what to expect come Siege X dropping June 10th. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is going to be a really in-depth video, so definitely stay tuned because I'm going to try my best to go over everything that's included in this test server and what's to come in the future. I love you guys, and I will catch you guys on the next one. But without further ado, let's get it. Fix that. It was a little too loud. Wanted to go over everything. So as we can see, this is what's rumored to be the new Clash Elite. Now, obviously, I am on PC for this test server because it is only on PC exclusive, at least as of right now, from what I understand. So if you guys have a PC, you can download the test server now and you can try it out yourself. So as we can see, we have two modes here. We have a core siege, which is pretty much everything that Rainbow Six Siege is. Then we have the new 6v6 game mode, which if you played in the beta, that's what this is. I believe this is a new skin that we're going to get for Sledge here in the new season, because this is not currently out at the moment. Looks pretty sick. And obviously Sledge's pick rate's going to go up because of his new ability to bash shield ops with his sledgehammer, which I think is dope. Don't really see a lot of people play Sledge anymore, so this is definitely going to pick up his pick rate. So that's one thing. The other thing, we can't see the battle pass, but there's some new stuff obviously coming. If we go to the locker here, everything pretty much looks the same. We don't currently have any packs at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, we don't currently, but this is the new design for Siege X packs. Here are the new celebration packs. And then it just kind of shows you the same thing in terms of the collection. We got the new UI, which is, you know, it is what it is. Clearance level, obviously, you know, we got all these. These are basically the new reward system if you are a new player. I'm just going over all these pretty briefly, but there's a bunch of new stuff that you'll get, and it'll be a lot more incentivized for you to continue to play the game, even if you don't own the full game, of course, because obviously once you hit level 50, you'll see that ranked will be unlocked for people who have the premium edition, which means if you own the game in the past already, or if you have the game pass, then you will automatically have this access to play ranked already. Now, if you're under level 50 and this is your first time playing the game, obviously you'll have a lot of time to get accustomed to the game and the mechanics and just all the movement in general. So I wouldn't worry too much if you're on the fence about getting the game. It's free to play. You'll have plenty of time to do whatever you need to do to ensure that you have a good experience. And if the game is for you, then you can play it, of course. All right, and then the career tab, of course, obviously we got replays, which is still in beta, but we now have statistics. I don't think these are going to be updated just yet, but let's take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look anything is updated just yet, so I'm not really going to worry about that too much. Obviously, it's not going to show a rank right now because this is all just in the test server, of course, but we also have the new esports tab, which is what they talked about. So there's going to be a lot of things that comes into this specific section if you guys are into the whole esports thing. Now, I would advise for a lot of new players to at least give esports a chance. Just check it out. You might learn a thing or two. I know I've definitely learned some stuff over the years, but Pro League's a really good thing, in my opinion. Operators tab is obviously going to look pretty much the same, except the UI interface is obviously going to be a lot better. In my opinion, really the biggest difference at the moment right now is just going to be Clash. As you can see, she got a new hairline, which the haircut's looking sick, by the way. And the other thing is she got a new CCE 2.0 shield, which obviously we will go into that here in a second. But in terms of her loadout, everything is still going to be the same between the SMG, the shotty, or the pistol. And obviously her impact and her barbed wire. We pull out her shield. Okay, so now we can sprint with it. And I'm not going to lie, bro. It is way faster. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is crazy. Bro, and then the other crazy part is, bro, it's like literally like you can just activate the shield. I ain't even got to do nothing anymore. That's the other thing too. You can deploy the shield down, bro, and literally just play like a mirror, bro. Like this is insane, bro. Like I'm not gonna be able to move as crazy, but bro, and then I could literally just be here, activate, bro, and then I could just turn it off. It'll pick back up. I could pick up my shield, bro, and then I can just sprint away. bro, like this itself, I'm glad they didn't make it to where she can't just bash through like softballs. Because, bro, if she could do that shit, that would be freaking crazy, bro. Okay, so as the attacker, okay, so it does no damage. So the fire extinguishers do no damage to you if you get right in front of them and shoot you. And I'll show you in this example right here. It literally just disorientates you, but either way you would still have the effect of walking through the white smoke regardless. So that's one thing to know. The fire extinguishers will not hurt you in any way. They will just disorientate you like getting hit by an Elamine. So just so you guys know that. Particular case for a Clash, bro, I'm not kidding, dude. You can move like crazy. So then if we deploy the shield down and then I move, dude, she's way faster. Holy shit, bro. You could literally just... I want to see, is there any way you can destroy her shield from just shooting it? Okay, there's not. So you could literally just... Bro, and then on top of that, just activating it. Oh shit, the weapon inspection! Sheesh! That's clean, bro. Okay, so then I activate her CCTV shield. Obviously, there's no one within that vicinity. Okay, so this does disorientate you if you're standing right next to it. And as you can see, even when the shield runs out, when you have it stationary, it'll still continue to shoot once it has enough power back on it. So you don't have to constantly be pressing it. That's another thing with her shield. I'll turn it off in this case, but yeah, that's the biggest thing that's also changing with her shield. Now, I have seen people where they could just break through. I guess you can do it to your own shield too, but we're not going to do that just yet because there's a couple other things I want to test with it. So hypothetically, if I'm coming down... Where would I go? Hypothetically, if I'm playing here, I could deploy the shield down here. Okay, it's deployed. I'm fully covered up until this particular piece, but if there's someone playing on balcony, a little bit more recoil there, but that's fine. Okay, then let's say I shoot that, right? Pick up the shield, and then I'm out this... That's the other thing. So, dude, this is gonna create some crazy runouts, bro, because here's the thing. I reload, right? And then I know someone's on balcony and they hypothetically don't put a claymore, bro. I am going through this. And maybe I'm pushing with someone with me. Bro, I'm gonna set the shield down right here. But then here's the other thing. It's a really easy counter too.
Down to 15 seconds.
See, her shield is a really easy counter too because all the attacker has to really do, and then it's gone. And then there's no shield. So Clash can do that with her shield too. I'm wondering if they might be using that for something specific. We'll do the weapon inspect on pretty much all the weapons. Now, if you're on PC and you're on controller like me, all I had to do was hold Y. I don't think that's really like a big tip, but you can now do the weapon inspect for your weapon, which I think is dope. So I'm gonna do it for the pistol here. Okay, so these gas ones are new too. So the thing is, you shoot, now you do take damage really quick. Okay, now if I stand next to it, now when it blows up, I'm pretty sure you'll just die instantly. Holy shit. Okay, the other thing we're going to do is see with the new destructibles in the game. With this gas one, we're going to see how much damage it does when you first shoot it and how much the flames do per second. And then the other thing we're going to test to see how much damage it does upon impact. I'm pretty sure the one on impact just kills you instantly, but we're going to find out. I've also increased the amount of health I have on the character to see how much it would take. So we're going to test this one, see how much damage it does on the first thing. Okay, so it does significant damage. I think I was losing like 25 to like 50. Now that we tested how much damage it does roughly per second, we're going to see if we can survive this once it actually explodes. Okay, so we're just going to let the fire run down, and then you will see an indicator at the end. Usually, I think it's about like 2 or 3 seconds before it's actually going to explode. So we'll see if it actually kills us here. So also hear the noise change too. Oh my goodness. Literally, it does 173 damage. So regardless if you're Doc or Rook, it's going to kill you instantly. It's going to kill any defender or attacker instantly, regardless of their health. Obviously, my health is boosted up higher just to see what the actual damage is. So that's good to know. So there's no surviving that regardless of your HP. So if you get hit by that, unfortunately, bro, you're cooked, literally. Okay, now here's the last thing that I wanted to talk about when it comes to these gas canisters, since we have these new destructibles in the game. With this one in particular, if I'm a defender and I'm playing downstairs in kitchen, bro, I'm probably going to want to get rid of this one. Now, I know you could probably use this to cut off time or cut off someone trying to get into rotation because of the explosion, but here's the problem. I'm going to tell you right now. If I'm an attacker and I know you're playing downstairs kitchen, I'm going to throw my Twitch drone. I'm going to put it into a position where it can't be seen. And then here's what's going to happen, because the canister will shoot the flame out based on wherever you shoot it. So here's the thing. If I'm a defender, right? If I see a defender right here and they're just crouching or they're looking a certain angle that way, right? And then I shoot this canister, right? If I shoot it right here, it's going to hit directly on them. And then you're cooked. You lose. Look how much HP I lost within that couple seconds. You're literally gonna lose like 20 to 40 to 50 HP. So if I were you, I would only use this canister in very situational spots. This spot on cafe, bro, you gotta pop this immediately, because if you don't, you're probably gonna take a lot of damage, and then you're gonna be worried about that damage, and then you're gonna get swung. And then it's GG's, because that's the other thing. If I'm also Twitch, I could shoot that too. And the thing is, yes, I can't see anything, but if I, here's the thing, if I ping this and then shoot that and then shoot it again, bro, you're literally just asking to get killed. So if you're defending kitchen when Siege X comes out, shoot this gas canister. Don't let it be the reason why you die. Don't let it be the reason why it takes a ton of your health, and most importantly, don't let it be the reason why you lose the round. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's probably one of the best tips I can give you from what I've seen so far in this test server. So please take that advice. If there's anything you can take from me, please take this specific one. I want you guys to get better and improve your game. The people who are passionate, or maybe just the new players that are coming, learn these destructibles quickly and do your best to either avoid them or use them to your advantage. Because, bro, this is so easy. I could literally just set up my Twitch drone, boom, pop the fire extinguisher, then boom, hit this, and then I could just shoot it again, and then it's GG's. What I want to see is if it'll destroy my utility. This is what I'm curious about. Okay, it definitely destroyed my utility. So any util that you have on it, it has a pretty big blast radius, and it'll break it regardless of where you have it, at least within the vicinity of wherever the explosion takes place. Obviously my other Maestro cam seems to be fine. That's the other thing. There's going to be so many plays in this, so if I were you, I would just altogether just get rid of this one specifically, or any other gas canister that's in sight, to prevent you from taking heavy damage or just dying in general. There's another one here. Now here's what I'm curious about. If you're playing bedroom and gym, right, on defense, and I'm sitting right here because there's usually a lot of people tucked away in this spot, will this kill me? Let's test it out. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to blow up and see if it's gonna kill me, because this will change a lot of things if someone's gonna take damage from this. So we'll find out. Okay, it did not kill me. I thought it was going to kill me. That actually scared me. Okay, so like I said, these destructibles are going to be very situational, as I've said probably a million times by now. But if I'm playing Bandit, and because this is a very common spot to put a wall denial, whether you're Cade or whether you're Bandit. Now if I put my bandits here, right, now I'm going to leave them where I normally leave them. I'm not going to put them closer to it. And then I shoot this thing. If it blows up the bandits, this one's gotta go ASAP. You cannot keep this here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you are playing Gym Bedroom right now, you destroy this canister ASAP. Because I have a feeling, even if you played Cade, bro, nah, because I'm gonna tell you, one grenade and it's all over. So now we're gonna test this with Cade here on defense. And we're gonna see if it's gonna be the same result, even if I put the Cade Claw above, because like I said, I already don't like this being here. So if I put the Cade Claw up here, you know what, let's be more realistic, because most likely I'm just gonna throw it up here. It's gonna electrify the wall. That's great and all, but then alright, should blow up any second. Oh yeah, bro. Okay, yeah, it's official. Do not leave this unattended. Blow this thing up. Do not leave it there. Like I said, the other reason why too you don't want to leave that gas canister here is because literally this drone hole is right here. If I throw a nade in there, they're not going to run towards the nade, and look, it just blew everything up. So anybody within that vicinity, that's literally free wall denial. Honestly, even if you have a bandit, even if you have a Cade, bro, it's GG's. That wall is gonna get open. So if you don't destroy that, bro, and I'm droning you, and I see that you didn't destroy the gas canister, bro, I don't even need to bring Walden. I don't even need to bring someone for the wall. I don't need a Thatcher. I don't need nobody with EMPs. I just need somebody with nades. Throw that thing over, because it doesn't matter if you got a mute. Now, the only way that this won't get open is if you play a Jaeger there, but even that is super risky, because it's only going to catch one item at a time. So yeah, make sure you destroy this. That's all I'm going to really say about that. So you got a fire extinguisher here. So as Warden, this is actually a really good example. So if I shoot it and then turn on my glasses, am I still good or not? Okay. That doesn't seem to be the case. We will test that again and see if that is the case. We will have our glasses on this time. Okay, so as it looks like, and remember, this is just the test server. If you are playing Warden, it doesn't matter if you have your glasses on, you are still going to be rendered to the same effects as any other defender or any attacker. We will test that again afterwards though. So if I turn on my glasses, shoot it, and then walk into it. Yeah, so even as Warden, you cannot see through this. I wonder if this is a change that they'll fix, but I don't think they will. The other big change that I've seen down here in church is you have a pipe here, and then you also have a pipe here as well. So this one you could probably leave open unless you are going to be holding that side, but nobody really does. You're usually further back anyways. Now here's my question. If I shoot this gas pipe here, regardless, it'll shoot the flame that way. So it looks just to cover a certain area. Okay, but if I'm sitting right here, am I going to die? I'm curious. So it looks like I'm just out of the radius. Vault. Oh, you can actually get up here a lot quicker now. Damn. And now this is going to create a lot of open angles for Azami and some other people that want to play off this. So definitely got to be watching this now, because if you're playing Border, you need to be aware of this, because before it was a lot more difficult to climb up. This might change since this is on the test server. Like I said, nothing is fully finalized yet. Ubisoft can make any changes that they want to these specific maps that they've reworked on. But I'm just saying, if they do leave this in there, please make sure you're watching this spot, because there's a lot of people like to push off this certain side. So a lot of people like to go for an easy plant here and cover off a diversion here. So, and then, not to be too crazy, but from what I've heard, they've actually made these easier to break now, which I know isn't a big change, but for defenders this is really good, because your lineup for a C4 or something else is a lot easier now. Okay, so the metal detectors obviously go off when you go through them. Now we tested on attack, it completely disabled it, it did not come back. Now if I throw an impact on defense, okay, so it has the same effect regardless of what side that you're on. Now, will this come back? I don't know. We'll give it about a minute and see, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so that's the one thing that is confirmed. If you destroy the metal detector, whether you're on the attack or defending side, it will not come back up, and you will be able just to walk in or crouch walk in or do whatever you got to do to get in sight, and they will not hear it. Because honestly, here's the thing, this is going to keep making noises, and so while that is going to be able to mask the sound cue of you coming in, obviously if you full sprint, they're still going to be able to hear you. But if you're slow walking, this should help at least reduce some of the noise as you're going through. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that we've seen so far that is new with the test server and just what's coming to Siege X. If there's some things that I missed, definitely let me know. I know some people have seen the charms already for next season. I've seen them too, but I don't have anything officially here that I can show you guys on. But I'm sure you guys can find a TikTok or a YouTube video showing that specifically. But that's everything pretty much that we've seen up to this point. Again, if I miss anything, definitely let me know down in the comments below, because I know there's probably some information that I'm missing, but that's just some of the main things that I wanted to go over with you guys. Again, this video probably took me a long time to put together, and I really just wanted to step outside the box and do something past my comfort zone and just bring you guys more things coming to Siege, just because this is the game that I play mostly, but this is just something that I wanted to do because I thought it'd be fun, and I thought it'd be something you guys would enjoy. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I actually had a lot of fun making it. I'm not really like a informative or informational channel. This is just something I like talking about specifically to this game. This is more of just commentary and gameplay with me, but I thought I'd do this for you guys and just my supporters. So I appreciate you guys so much. And again, I couldn't be here without you guys. So thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Catch you guys on the next one.